It is often said, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a step. My name is Babajide Adenuga, also known as comedian Don Witty. I'd like to welcome you to the very first episode of The Father's Experience. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the very first episode of The Father's Experience. This is a very unique program that will bring to you weekly for fathers, daddies, big daddies, small daddies, sugar daddies, mention it. This is where fathers come to share their experience. What brought about this program is something that we thought about. The society celebrates only women. Every time, all the good songs that we have is for the mothers. Mommy oh, wakpelaye, mommy waje womo, abi iya ni wura iyebíye tí a kò lè fowó rà. Everything is for the mama. So now we are bringing up this program to look at the father's aspect, the father's role, the father's experience in raising a family, the father's experience in raising his children, the father's experience as a man, as a father in the society. And that is why this program is brought to you. Ladies and gentlemen, we have different things in place for you. We have 3 segments on this program. As time goes on, when you follow us, you get to know how this program will be running. And don't forget, from time to time, we have freebies. A lot of winners will go home with one thing or the other. And of course, every week we bring you trending gists. We'll bring you topic of the day. We'll ask you questions of the week. And if you can get our questions correctly, don't forget, you go home with something. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we will definitely appeal to sponsors to sponsor segments on this program, because this is something that this is a program that we address the family, that we address the society. And don't forget, this program is brought to you by Amen Entertainment and Swag Media Production. Very soon you'll be seeing our media handles be scrolling on your screen, and you can always follow us, put a call through, send us your comments, ask your questions, send us jokes, make us laugh, make you laugh, send us questions, and you can also contribute to the program. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, and as I said earlier on, we are bringing you the trending gist right now. What is happening on the streets? What are people talking about? What exactly are people feeling right there? The very first thing I would like to talk on is the Big Brother Naija season 6. Shine your eye. Big Brother Naija has done season 1, season 2, season 3, season 4, season 5, and now they are on season 6. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the 6th season of people burning soup at home. This is the 6th season of people forgetting their children in school because they are watching Big Brother. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is 2021 and the 6th season of Big Brother Naija. And I must say that Big Brother Naija has been an entertaining program for a lot of people. People now will be debating, talking about different things. This one is finer than this one. This one is dating that one is exposing what. This one is doing this one is doing that. No be waiting, they even pay me. Be that. I'm not really angry about all that. My own is people that now create enmity. You create enmity on behalf of someone that does not know you. I don't know. We think you get as it be. So, ladies and gentlemen, in case they forget your child in school this season, just know it's because of Big Brother. All right, now bribe my angels so you will share out of my grace. That's from a pastor, a popular Nigerian pastor came out recently to tell his members, his church members, that bribe my angels so that you can share part of my grace. It's very simple. All the pastor is asking for is more money. Money, bring money. In essence, he's saying that when you bring money, you will share part of his grace. You will be more blessed when you bring more money. But if you come to think of it, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but the way some religious leaders in Nigeria display, for me, they have turned church business to money-making factory. The other day I was just scrolling on Instagram and I saw where somebody was spraying money, was spraying church pastor money. I was now wondering that, are we in a church service or an Owambe program? Because small time now, they will begin share jollof fries, money and souvenir. Abi, if they don't spray money for church. Ladies and gentlemen, and of course, the last but not the least, I brought 3 trending gist today. This one will affect a lot of fathers. Because you know, most fathers are the breadwinner of the house. Abi, that means they are the financial head office or headquarter. That means anything money, they must be concerned. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you don't know, I'm glad to announce to you that the CBN has stopped forex sales to Bureau de Change operators. And what that means is the naira keeps falling against the US dollar. So my financial gurus in the house, the financial daddies that we have in the house, I hope you understand what this means. This means that if you have dollar now, keep it well. Well, anyway, don't let me reveal part of my financial knowledge to you. You know, as time goes on this program, we'll be bringing guests to talk to us on finance, on health, on banking, you know, agriculture, investments, different things. So, ladies and gentlemen, right now, naira has fallen against the dollar, and the naira keeps falling. You know, it's a different thing for you to fall and then you rise again. Because several motivational speakers used to, you know, tell us that it's not in the fall of a man will fall and rise again. It's only this dollar and naira case I've seen. No. The naira keeps falling and falling. In the news, I read the news on Friday. They wrote there that the naira has fallen against the dollar. On Saturday, I was expecting to read another news that the naira has risen against the dollar. But I now saw again, the naira has fallen down. The first one was as falling. This one is falling down. On Sunday, they said the naira has fallen deeper. On Monday, they said the naira keeps on falling. My brother. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we'll go on a very short music break. And when we come back, we'll show you the topic of the day. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
First let me say to you, I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally kiss you. You know say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart today's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart it a beat like do do. Cause now you I choose, so I am fair, me I am fair. I sing for you wanna be like do. Baby now you I go pick up, I am fair, me I am fair. But there we go. See I may not give the world to you, but I'll give you what I have. Oh baby, That's why my heart it a beat like do. Cause now you are true, so I don't fair me, I don't fair. I sing for you, wanna be like do. Baby, now you are go pick up, I don't fair me, I don't fair. Only for you it a be like do. I sing for you, my baby,
Welcome back, fabulous people out there. Thank you very much for staying tuned to us, for not changing the dial, for not dialing the change, for not for remaining there. God will bless you and God will remain with you. The topic for today is something that some fathers have passed that stage, but there are some young fathers that are looking up to that stage. And as I'm talking to you right now, we have approximately about 67,742,885 fathers that are in this situation. And what are we talking about? Factors to consider when choosing a maternity center. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm glad to tell you that everything concerning raising children is no longer in the sole affair of women anymore. Because the truth is, I don't want to go too deep into the scripture, but when you go for counseling, they tell you that you are helpmeet, okay? You are to help your partner. You are to come together to form. Now, this topic addresses those that are currently pregnant and those that are looking up to pregnancy. So, what is a maternity center? A maternity center is actually a place where pregnant women get care and where they can probably give birth. All right. So now there are some factors to consider when you want to choose your own maternity center, where you want to choose where your wife will deliver your baby. Maybe your first baby, your second baby, or your last baby. Or sometimes some people will say they mistakenly impregnated their wife, but we don't have mistake children actually. There's a purpose for everyone. All right. So the very first factor that you need to consider is pre and post-natal care. Pre and postnatal care and classes. Because why I'm saying this is because there are some maternity centers out there that they don't really care about much. They don't care much about doing prenatal, postnatal, or as we generally call it, antenatal. And for me, I would say if you are using any maternity center and they are not doing antenatal classes or training or giving you some care, then you shouldn't. You shouldn't honestly, you shouldn't bank with such. You shouldn't respond or attend such maternity centers, because the truth is, when you're pregnant, especially with your first pregnancy, if your first baby you're expecting, as a father and a mother, if it's the first baby you're expecting, you want to learn a lot of things. It is at this prenatal and postnatal care and classes that they teach new mothers how to go about, carrying their baby, what to undo, what you can carry, what you cannot carry. I hope you are aware that for a pregnant woman, there are certain things a pregnant woman should not do. You can't be pregnant now and then you are pounding yam every day. You can't be pregnant, you are living on the 7th floor, you go to the ground floor, you go and fetch 3 buckets of water, you carry 2 on your hand, put 1 on your head, and then be lifting it up to the 7th floor. It's at these antenatal classes that, they tend to inform them about all these things, what they can eat, what they cannot eat, kind of drugs they should use, how their posture when sitting, when lying down, when sleeping, these are some of the things they learn at this class. Now, the next factor to consider is the professionalism and track record. Ladies and gentlemen, I will repeat myself and I will say it again. Professionalism and track record. I remember when myself and my wife because we just got to that area, we were new in that area, and my wife was pregnant, and we were looking for a maternity center, a place where she could, always attend her antenatal and then also give birth. And I did my research. I asked 1 or 2 people in that area, like, this so place, so I won't mention the name of the hospital. Is it a good place? My wife is pregnant, so I want to register her. They said, don't go there. People used to die in that hospital. I said, well done. Now, when one person said that, I was like, okay, maybe exaggeration. I went to meet another person. I asked the person, madam, so hospital, I want to register. He said, don't go there. That place, when you go there, if you buy 4 cartons of this thing and take it there, they will tell you it's only one that is remaining. One thing, A lot of, you need to find out how professional are they in this place, how what was their level of professionalism, do they have quacks there, are they quack doctors? These are some things you need to consider. All right, another factor you have to consider, and this one is actually really serious, is proximity. You can't be staying in Yanokwaja and then you go and register your wife at a maternity center in Bogije. You know where Bogije is? After Lekki Phase 1, after Aja, after Songotedo, Bogije, on your way to Ekpe. Now imagine the day your wife wants to give birth. Let's say she wants to give birth around that kind 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. when there is serious hold up in Lagos everywhere. You now start driving from Iyanokwaja. Don't let me lie to you. Before you get to Oshodi, your wife will give birth inside traffic, and you name your child Trafina or Trafiki. So, ladies and gentlemen, you need to look at the proximity. How close is the maternity center to your house? How close is the maternity center to you in case you have an emergency? In case you need to quickly rush down, in case you need to quickly get one thing or the other, you need to take that into consideration. And the next thing you want to look at, another factor, is your budget. This is serious. I guess I are serious. This is very serious. You need to look at your budget. How much do you have? Like my friend used to tell me that time that he had always wanted his wife to give birth in America until the day he found out how much it costs to give birth in America. That's when he changed his mind. There are some maternity centers that when you want to give birth, you won't spend nothing. You won't spend more than 20,000. There are some, the minimum you can spend is 250,000. There are some is almost free. So you need to look at yourself and your budget. Can you afford it? If it's all, there are some people that even if it's almost free, they cannot still afford it. There are some people that they cannot still afford 15,000 naira, to have their baby. So you need to look. You need to check. Look at your budget. How much do you have? How much are you planning to spend on the entire pregnancy and delivery period? Are you getting my point? Because there are lots of, don't let me lie to you, pregnant women come with lots of unexpected things. Let me put it that way. You might be thinking that at most we just spend 5,000. But on the day of delivery, they will tell you need one thing, you need to buy one thing, you need to do this, you need to do that, you need to do this. Are you getting my point? And this is where health insurance comes to play. But that's not a topic for today. We'll talk about that in a subsequent episode. So you don't want to miss this program for anything. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, the last but not the least factor to consider when choosing a maternity center is the birthing option. The birthing option. How do you want to give birth? How do you want your wife to, how do you want to produce your baby? Is it the natural way? Is it through CS? CS is not everybody they used to recommend CS for. They can recommend CS for people maybe out of emergency or maybe due to health challenges or whatever. But there are some women that from day one, from the day they knew they were pregnant, they already know that it's CS they want to do. So if such is your case, when you are choosing your maternity center, you need to know, do they know how to do CS in this place? Or is it just egbin that they can do? You know egbin? Egbin! Egbin! You now look as if they are doing music album. Alright? So if it's just egbin they can do there, then that means you don't go there for CS. So you need to know which maternity center. Like I said, there's track record. You know, you need to consider the track record. So you need to know your option, your delivery option. If it's CS you're using, then you should look for the very maternity center that is close to you, that have good track record with CS. Then another thing to consider also is, are you using IVF or surrogacy option? Do you get me? This IVF is one that is not cheap at all. It is not cheap. So if you are going to consider IVF, you need to know what's your budget, which hospital you are going to approach, because it's not all the maternity centers that have the option of IVF. So you need to know the one that you approach. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you have questions, you have comments. You can always drop them, and you can always send us your comments on the email address that is displayed on your screen. You can always send your comments and your questions, and then we address them. Ladies and gentlemen, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and we are still on the program, The Father's Experience, and of course you are still you, I am still me, and we are still on this program. The question of the week that we are asking for this week is, at what month do babies start crawling? What month do babies start crawling? There is a particular month that your baby must start to crawl, or is expected to start crawling. At what month do babies start crawling? You can drop your answers as comments on this post, and you can also send them to the email address that is displaying on your screen right now. And don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, on the subsequent episodes that we'll be having, we can always phone in. We have the option to phone in. You can phone us directly, or through WhatsApp messages, or through WhatsApp calls. We are here to always answer you. We are here to talk to you. You are there to talk to us. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to say a very big thank you to everyone that has followed us from the beginning of this episode till now, and those that are still watching us right now, and those that want to be a partner, and those that want to contribute to this program. We say a very big thank you. And of course, our thanks goes to the production house, AY Swag production team, and Amen Entertainment for this concept. And of course, don't forget to bring guests on this program. So if you have questions, you can drop them as comments, or you send them as email to the email address that is displaying on your screen. Once again, my name is Babajide Adenuga, also known as comedian Don Witty. Till I come your way again next time in the next episode, make sure that you are a blessing to the next person. God bless you. Bye.
Loving you be my greatest sin. Said I was done, but see I'm here. You don't make it easy, rara, to stay away from Yawa. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can do whatever. For Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no. Drunk on your potion, can feel my lips burning, losing composure. Can feel my face drowning, seems so irrational, ready to risk it all. If I can't have you, nobody can. No. Tell me how can I get my mind off you? Oh Shiba, I cannot take my hands off you. Tell me how I cannot get my eyes off you. Oh. Yeah. Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, no make me pull the trigger. Never say never, no I can do whatever. But Shiba, oh be mine, don't wanna be so loser, no.
You're such a rush, my baby, slow down, come find your love. I'm hoping you see me, come serve it up. Loving how you stir it up, that body belong on TV. Ooh, this feeling I can't hide. You filling up my mind, and I just don't know why.
Shiba, oh Shiba, girl you make me a sinner. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't make me pull that trigger. Never say never, you know I can do whatever. Shiba, oh Shiba, don't wanna be so desire, no.
you.